Hey there everybody, hope your day is going well. Jacared with Old School Gaming here, and welcome back to another Thoughtful Thursday. So yeah, I got some more tales from retail, so yeah, but first, let me get into a few stories off of Reddit. So, this first story is just called Adrenaline Shakes. Huh. Yeah, I can definitely sympathize with that at certain times. Okay, so let's skip the TLDR because obviously I'm going to be reading the whole thing. To put context around this story, I have to tell you a few things first. First, I've been working at my current company for almost a decade, different stores, and the warehouse I'm currently at in various positions. It took my current role as the lowest level of management to not be customer facing anymore. Recently, we started doing customer pickups out of my warehouse, and I'm the primary for that 3 days of a week. Oh, okay. The rule for pickup is that the furniture has to be in factory packaging, not the wrapping we use for delivery and storage. Huh. Okay. So, like, if you're wrapping it up, then, like, at the warehouse, then it goes to the different stores. Okay, that makes sense. Also, I spent some time as an infantry team leader in Iraq about 15 years ago, working nothing but retail and warehouses ever since. Well, I'm sorry that you're working retail now, but thank you for your service. Okay, now, two customers come in to get their furniture. They'd been told early in the day that one piece didn't arrive. They start being loud and belligerent to my associate, so she comes to get me. They're a father 60-ish and son 40-ish, with thick Eastern European accents. I try to calm things down and explain to them that they have to wait a day for the missing piece. Okay, that is kind of weird. Why? I mean, I know it's not on you. Okay, I work retail, so I know 100% it's not on you. But why in the hell would you ship the furniture in separate pieces on different days? Ship it all in one go on the same day. What the hell? After all, CEO's job description: if it ain't broke, fix it. Yeah, they're free to take what we have or take everything tomorrow. They start yelling at me. I'm okay with this. When I tell them they're free to contact their salesman about the issue, they begin swearing at me and telling me it's my job to call him. The receipt label is company and your label is company. You effing call him, referring to the logo on my shirt. Oh boy. Huh. I'm so glad I don't work retail anymore, because dealing with customers like that just think they're so privileged they can talk to you however the hell they want. Oh, hell no. Anyway, their verbal and physical communication have changed to being very aggressive. My immediate and unthinking physical reaction is to shift my body weight and ready myself for a violent altercation. Not the right answer, I know, but decade-old reflexes are still reflexes. I lose my cool, and that old combat team leader voice comes out. Gentlemen, you are more than welcome to take what is here or cancel your order, comes out of my mouth. Right? It's just, look, this is what we have. You can take this and then wait for the rest, or you can cancel your damn order. Nice. There's a sudden silence for about 3 seconds, and then they start right up again. Of course. It's always like this wherever we go. This other store, that other store, the post office, everywhere. I don't tell them that maybe they're the problem. You probably should have. I do tell them that I cannot give them what they want because it's for another customer and I could lose my job. F that customer and F your job. That's not my problem. Gimme. The hell kind of only child syndrome is this? It's like, that's supposed to be for someone else, not for you, jackass. I turned to the associate who originally dealt with them and asked her to get the closest manager. I'm shaking from the adrenaline dump, but controlling it. My brain is doing threat assessment, and my body is prepping for one of them to swing on me, and my mouth is clamped shut so I don't say anything worse. Right? I definitely understand that. In fact, it's going to be kind of a theme for two stories I want to tell later. But manager comes over, talks to them as they yell about how bad we are, and gives them the piece from our storage bins that was for another customer. His call, not mine, and magically they're just so happy and helpful getting their furniture loaded. The fathers even hugs the manager and tries to shake my hand. I'm nothing but shaking rage, saying polite yes sirs, no sirs until they leave. I told the associate she was free to take her lunch and that I'd deal with the pickups until she was done. My manager commended me for not losing all my poop on them. Took another 5 minutes after they left for the shakes to stop. I haven't had an interaction like that since I left the army. It was jarring to just have my switch flip back to on so fast. I'm not proud of how I acted in any way. In fact, I'm disappointed in myself for slipping to their level. As a leader, I should be better than that. That said, those guys can go to hell. Yeah, because, wow. See, I said this in my last Thoughtful Thursday, but managers seriously need to stop that. Like, people come in, start yelling and screaming about their problems, and it's just, no, you need to stop that. You need to teach them that just because they come in and start yelling and berating at people, they can't get what they want. In fact, you should have just immediately canceled their order and said, you know, if that's how you're going to act, take your business somewhere else. And because seriously, they are the problem. Like, everywhere they go that, people just tell them no. Well, first off, you need to understand that no is not a direct insult. It's like, no, sorry, can't help you. I can't wave a magic wand and get what you want. Because, when you kowtow to them, all of a sudden they think that, oh, if I just yell and bitch and whine enough, people will give me what I want. Wow. So, let's see. Let's move on to the next story, just called El Stupido. I'm not fluent in Spanish. I do know enough Spanish that if I went down to, I don't know, like Tijuana, a popular vacation place in Mexico. If I went down to Tijuana, Mexico for a 3-day vacation or something, I could get by on the Spanish I know. Albeit I wouldn't need to know a lick of Spanish because it's a tourist trap and everyone there knows English, so that way they can sell more stuff to tourists. So, yeah. But I could get by on the Spanish I do know. Anyway, so, okay, let's actually read this story, though. This happened a few weeks ago. I was working the register, and a woman comes in from the right when 3 or 4 people are coming in from the left. The line starts at the left. The woman coming from the right grabs something from the front counter and smacks it in front of me. I ring it up, and she gives me a 5. I remember what her change was. It was $2.83. Give her change, she starts shouting and screaming. I told her I don't speak Spanish, but saying "mi no habla español," she just keeps screaming and calls me El Stupido while flailing her arms around. I call a manager. My store technically has multiple managers. And one of them comes up to the second register looking at the BS situation I'm in. I say, trying to get their attention. And the crazy woman mimics me by making a dud noise. Oh, hell no. I probably would have lost it at that point. Just, oh, hell no, you do. Calm down. This isn't me. This isn't my job. Maybe I'm just a little too empathetic for some of these stories. She stormed out after that, knocking over the stack of baskets on the way out. Out of all the people who work at my store, 20-ish people, most of whom aren't there every day, there are 2 who speak Spanish. One was the main manager, don't know where he was. The other was a native Spanish speaker. He wasn't there yet. That is just one of the several times I've wanted to go against company policy. Yeah, I don't blame you, because Yeah, damn, I kind of wish that there was maybe a little more to that story. Just, okay, so what was the problem? Like, seriously. It's like, okay, you want this bag of chips, pay with a 5. Okay, here's your change. Why the hell is she flipping out at all? Like, yeah, it's just, okay, what the hell? Because, I mean, the numbers, like written down, at least in numbers, like 1, 2, 3, that's written down like that, not spelled out, just written down as numbers, is exactly the same in English and Spanish, and I think most European languages, it's like a European kind of alphabet kind of thing. Like even though the languages are spoken different, the lettering at least is mostly similar, and writing down the numbers is quite similar as well. But yeah, wow. Kind of wish there was more context to that, but whatever. I mean, it's a short story. Let's move on to the next story. I'm sorry, what? The $50 box of donuts? What the hell? Those better be some damn good donuts. Okay, so it's been a while since I left retail, but when I was there, we had random glitches in the self-checkout machines. Must have been when self-checkout was a new thing. Yeah, for some reason, the biggest one of which involved bakery foods. For some reason, for about a week, all bakery items rang up at 10 times the listed price. Fortunately, caught on pretty early that this was happening, but it was a disaster. A man with a small basket of stuff was staring at the screen in confusion at the total. Turns out the machine had charged him $50 for a dozen donuts. Okay, so about $5. That makes more sense. To make matters worse, there wasn't a simple way to select dozen donuts and just input that. You had to either code it in as a no barcode item, code department description and cost, took forever, or you could price overwrite it. Since we were giving a $45 discount to make it right, that required a manager for both the item and the final pay. Yeah. Yeah, when I was working the register a handful of times at Walmart, it was just like, especially people who use a lot of coupons, it was just, okay, I'm going to need a manager override at the end of this. And then, yeah, like you said, small price overrides, okay, not a problem. But large price overrides definitely require, like, manager approval, like, hey, yes, this is okay. But, yeah. All this for a box of donuts. I honestly thought we were going to get screamed at that week because it happened all the time. It was even worse when the barcodes for round steak rang up as filet mignon. Wow. Okay, so that one's not so much as just like, oh, these customers are ridiculous. It's the system itself. Huh. I actually kind of have a story similar to that, but I'll save that for a later Thoughtful Thursday. Okay, this one is called, wait, what? Price Bandit and Rouge prices? Wait, hold on, there's an edit. That should be Rogue, not Rouge. Okay, that would make, like, what the hell's a Rouge price? Rogue price is okay. Many moons ago, when I worked in a retail in high school, one of the employees liked to put crazy random prices on items to see how long it would take for someone to notice. First, you have to understand this was a long time ago, no barcodes and scanning registers. Wow, really? That had to be a really long time ago. We had old-fashioned registers. You had to manually enter the price of each item listed on the little wire adhesive price sticker that was put in the item with a pricing gun. Huh. Okay. You'd be concentrating on entering the prices, and you wouldn't always notice right away that the price didn't match the item. If you were lucky, you caught the mistake before the customer. I eventually became a victim of the Price Bandit. It was a can of Colgate shaving cream. He put price tags on all the cans, for $16 and some change. Jeez, that's not as expensive as that stuff is right now. The lady I was ringing up about had a heart attack, and I felt like an idiot for not realizing it was wrong as I entered the price. I'm still surprised they never fired the guy for doing this. Um, hmm. Maybe his, family is in upper management, that's why he never got fired, or maybe he did such a good job at other things that they kind of overlooked that as just like a harmless little prank. Not a big deal. Okay. One more story before I get into mine. This one's called Are You Not Grossed Out? I was just starting my shift yesterday. First customer is a young woman. I ring up her purchases, among which personal hygiene products. She pays, have a nice day, you two. Totally normal interaction. Enters the guy behind her in line. He just assures the young lady who's leaving the store. Are you not grossed out? What? Wait, what? Even I'm confused here. What the hell? I said, are you not grossed out? I'm not sure I understand. The young lady didn't do anything wrong that I'm aware of. She was polite. Our conversation was pretty unremarkable. Those things, the women's things. You mean the sanitary pads? Yeah. What about them? Yeah, seriously, what about them? They're gross. I could never touch that. Well, sir, as a cashier, I'm supposed to scan every item, and those were new, clean packs. I don't know what... Oh, come on, that was disrespectful. She should have chosen a female cashier. Men shouldn't have to touch that. Oh, don't worry, I'm fine with it. Let's scan his purchase, and he has a mega pack of toilet paper rolls. I smile at the irony, but he doesn't seem to get it. People, I swear. Wow, that is really something. I mean, if you're a man of any age, well, puberty up, like, younger than puberty is just, like, kind of, well, okay, for boys it's all farts and poops and butts and whatnot. Hell, some of that stuff still makes me laugh, obviously, but yeah, as you get to, like, puberty and older, if you're grossed out by a woman's period, grow the hell up. I'm sure your mother wanted to get her period too, but she got you instead. Tragic. Okay, well, you know what, there's a... that's a handful of stories. Hold on, let me double check I actually got all the screenshots I would want. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got all the different screenshots. I'll do my editing later, but anyway, so, yeah, this time I'll be doing a double feature, because both are a little short. Yeah. And I might as well just get them both out of the way, because, yeah, well, both of them are from my time serving a sentence working wall hell. Yeah, the first was, one day when I was working the frozen department. And I was bringing a cart full of frozen vegetables just to take out to the sales floor. I mean, hell, that's one giant section. Might as well have just that and then stock what I can. And then, just as I get within earshot, I hear someone closing, well, as they're closing one of the doors, they say, I can't find it anywhere. Okay, well, I have no idea what you're looking for, but since I work this department, I stock the same exact shelves over and over and over and over, so I definitely know where everything is. Oh, what are you looking for? I'm looking for a frozen vegetable mix of peas and onions. I've never seen that in the past year I've worked this department. Well, you had it before. I beg your pardon? I damn near lost my job that day, just like the one guy with that surd and had the customers yelling at him. Damn near lost my job that day, because I don't give a damn who you are. You do not walk into anywhere, and talk to people like that. Now, even her own mother, who was on one of those electric scooter things, was embarrassed for her. Just, you don't have to take that kind of tone. Or maybe she said something else, but that was essentially what she said, just like, I'm embarrassed for you. Essentially, I didn't raise you to talk to people like that. And how in the hell was she not embarrassed for herself? Because if her mother hadn't spoken up, I definitely would have lost my job that day after ripping her a new one. She eventually just, like, left the department, but I asked the department manager, who had been working there a long while more than me. And even she just said, peas and onions frozen vegetable mix? I've never seen anything like that in the 6 years I've worked here. And hell, even doing a Google search just because I'm just, okay, what the hell? I don't see any, I've never seen anything like that. I cannot find anything like that anywhere online. I'm just, what the hell? Did you slip in from an alternate dimension? Maybe one where Looney Tunes was spelled the right way? Now, the second story, yet another Karen. Anyone else notice there's not a pure absence of Kevins, but the sheer difference in numbers of Karens versus Kevins. Yeah, but anyway, so I was working in the dairy department on this particular day, and I was sucking the eggs. I mean, I really cannot tell you how many times people just like entered the dairy department, like from like the main walkway to the dairy aisle. Don't even look around, just immediately see me and tunnel vision. Oh, absolutely nothing exists except this one person who's working here, and ask me where are the eggs. I don't know if it's changed more recently. It's been 9 friggin' years. But, I mean, it was, at least at the time, a giant 16-foot section. Which, of course, yeah. At least that was the particular store I worked at. It could be different in different locations, but still, a giant 16-foot section. How the hell do you not see that? And people would always call me rude when I would say, big ol' 16-foot section. Can't miss it. And for those who are fortunate enough to have never worked retail, initially just asking where something is may seem like an innocent enough question, but imagine getting asked that question 20 times a day, every single day for 3.5 years. It's right there. Pull your head out of your ass and look. Anyway, the length of the egg shelf is relevant to the story. Because I just came out of the back with a cart full of eggs, just a whole bunch of eggs. And as I'm stocking one end of the shelf, I see someone on the other end of the shelf. Just out of my peripheral vision. I didn't know it was a Karen at the time. I just noticed that she was going through a whole bunch of different egg cartons. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe a lot of different cartons have cracked eggs in them. It happens, not as though we inspect every single carton as they get put on the shelf. You just put them on the shelf, Then when we come back sometime later, it's just, okay, these cartons are supposed to be organized in a certain way. Okay, the reason this is out of place is because a customer picked it up, saw a cracked egg, set it down the wrong way, then probably grabbed another carton that was good. Okay, not a big deal. And my guess is that she was taking good eggs from some cartons and cracked eggs from maybe the carton that she decided that she wanted, and swapping them. Now, for some reason or another, I mean, I honestly don't remember why, but we were not supposed to let people do that. But, at least for me, generally I would look the other direction. Because, I mean, hell, you know, like, take cracked eggs from one, swap with good eggs from another one that has other cracked eggs, swap them around. Well, that's less that I have to throw away. But as I'm sucking one side of the 16-foot shelf and she's at the opposite end, I can kind of guess that which egg she's looking at, like one of two at least. And the thing is, on my cart, I knew that I had actually a box of both of those to put to the shelf, and I'm just, okay, not a big deal. Like, if I get over there and she's still trying to sort through to get a full carton of good eggs, I can just say, hey, listen, stop wasting your time sorting through those. I have these boxes fresh from the back. All I have to do is rip the tape off, open it, then let's inspect this, and okay, good to go. However, here comes the moment. I get over to her, and as I'm looking over her shoulder, about to say, like, hey, you don't need to do that, let's try and find you something fresh from the back, I realize she's swapping out the different sizes. Like, they were the same generic Walmart brand, but completely different sizes. And my jaw hit the floor, because I'm just thinking to myself, what in the actual hell are you doing? My brain could not function to the point of saying certain words. I mean, because I wanted to keep my job at the time. I just stood there, like, essentially towering over where she's standing, with my arms crossed, waiting for her to turn around. Yeah. Is something wrong? Yeah, you can't swap out the different egg sizes. I didn't know they were different sizes. Uh-huh. In the back of my head, I'm just thinking, oh, what a load of bull. Not only are the different sizes different colors entirely, but there is a price tags for either of them. The difference between the two different size eggs, 10 cents. Really? Yeah, I continued standing there, just, watching over her like a hawk, until she checked over the eggs, the egg carton that she wanted, and finally left, her head just hanging low in shame. Like I said, there are certain things that I'll overlook, just, okay, I'm not supposed to let you do that, but I can look the other way, because really it's not that big of a deal. But that? Oh, hell no. You're essentially stealing money straight out of my paycheck. Don't you dare. Well, working in Walmart, it's not that much money being stolen out of my pocket, given just how crap the pay is. But still, the point still stands that it's just, no. What the hell is your problem? Okay, so, another month and, well, there are more comments to shout out, just not as many as last time. Then again, I didn't have any kind of subscriber streak come in, so maybe that has something to do with it. Anyway, so, okay, let's see, from where I left off last time, we're starting with Frizetti, this time on, Pokemon First Gen Stadium Bonus, Episode 10, Idiotic Nerd Under Blame. Yeah, damn. Explosion! Okay, I can't use explosion from my last one. I've lost. Why did I lose? Gee, I wonder. But Frizetti says, fastest click of my life. Oh, awesome on that. Then, let's see, we have Yetia on Thoughtful Thursday 19. The Tales from Retail 2, this being 3. Yetia says, thanks for the shout-out, looking forward to Intermediary Vlog 5. Yeah, same kind of. I mean, goddamn, there's still so much I have to do with the Secret 6th game, then get the massive project for Intermediary Vlog 5, before it needs to come out. Damn it. Yeah. Hopefully I can. Hopefully things go as I want. But if I end up changing, I'll work with the changes and I'll figure something out. Okay, now let's move on before I just start rambling on. So let's see. Right after that was Wei Chun also on Thoughtful Thursday 19, Tales from Retail 2. Wei Chun saying, hi Jacared, I'm still there. I've been watching on my smart TV, so I haven't been leaving many comments. Love the content, can't wait for the Elite Four in Stadium. Okay, well, that's not a problem. No problem, as long as you're here, as long as you're watching and enjoying this stuff, glad to have you here. Let's see. The Elite Foreign Stadium, that would have happened, well, a while back, because, let's see, by the time this comes out, PokeTalk 20 just came out, and, yeah, about to get ready to go into the Pokemon Mansion, get through there, then go through Lane's Gym. Yeah, that's, wow. Yeah, but I'll eventually get there, and that'll be fun. Yeah, the stadium, well, the Elite Four Stadium, wow. Yeah, if you remember what, PokeTalk, no, 18, I want to say? Yeah, it was PokeTalk 18, where I'm just, okay, there's no way in hell I can actually win this enough times to get enough prize Pokemon for everyone to get a complete Pokedex. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so then shortly after, Pokemon First Gen Stadium Bonus Episode 11. Exactly what I do not need, because, I got Squirtle the first time around. I'm just, what the hell? Although I will say, holy crap, the number of views for that episode alone blew the hell up. Yep, okay, 151 at the time I'm recording this. Just, what in the hell? I mean, I do enjoy the views, but goddamn, I really did not expect that to just blow up as it did. And it's the only one, but, whatever. The comment, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for comment shoutouts. Let's see, we have a comment from Bomber625, along with a plethora of replies. Yeah, on the videos, Bomber625 asks, favorite Elite Four member? Yetia says, I'm a Bruno fan. Frizetti says, Agatha for me. And Bomber says, Bruno too. Okay, let's see, favorite Elite Four member? I don't know, I don't really have one. Maybe because, like, in the stadium, just going through the motions of defeating the Elite Four over and over and over and over and over and over, trying to get enough prize Pokemon. And then how even in the core games, it's like, oh my god, shut the hell up. I've been over this 500 million times. I do not need to hear it 500 million one. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I mean, they were all neat in their own ways. I mean, Lorelei had the ice and water. Bruno has rock, ground, and fighting. Then Agatha has ghost and poison types. Then Lance has Gyarados and a bunch of dragons. Yeah, I don't really have personally, I don't really have a favorite Elite Four member. Yeah, but and Frizetti leaves his own comment separate from that chain. Yeah, on Pokemon First Gen Stadium Bonus, Episode 11, exactly what I do not need. Frizetti says, another awesome episode. Well, thank you for that. Then, as I was just talking about a little earlier, Pokemon First Gen, the Pokemon First Gen PokeTalk 18, a stadium rant. Frizetti first says, I don't blame you for using Game Shark. Yeah. It was absolutely impossible to try and do things without using the Game Shark. Then another comment, also from Frizetti, saying, have you considered playing the Pokemon Gold 1997 Space World Beta? I can help you make one on cartridge that you can play on Stadium. That does sound interesting, because I had to look it up, and it's like the beta version of second gen Pokemon. I honestly don't know if I would want to play the beta. I mean, I'm sure there are things that are not in the main games, just like maybe certain Pokemon, certain items, conversations, whatever, and then things eventually got refined for the full release. But I don't know if I would want to play a beta of something. I would, well, eventually, I gotta finish doing the initial review for all my first gen Pokemon videos. Let's have one more PokeTalk, 6 more core episodes, 4 stadium episodes, and the finale. God damn. Still. Then I can eventually move on to second gen Pokemon. A part of me also still wants to concentrate on the Secret 6 game for a while, because it's been like 3 months since I've been able to do anything on it, so I kind of want to concentrate on that as well. And then make a decent amount of progress so I can get it done before Intermediary Vlog 5. Yeah, take a deep breath. Gotta breathe. Yeah, I can definitely consider it at some point in the future, but probably not right now. Okay, then, let's see. The last, but, well, definitely not least, Frizetti on Pokemon First Gen Stadium Bonus Episode 12, The Kids Club. Frizetti saying, loved these minigames. Yeah, me too. It was definitely nice to just go in and just play. No goal of winning. Just go in, play around, have some fun. If I win, great. If I lose, whatever, who cares? I mean, yes, because some of the games are just, at least for me personally, some of those games are impossible to beat. But maybe for someone else, they can actually practice enough to get to the point where they master every one of the mini games. Me, meh, I really don't. I've stopped caring at this point. Yeah, but that is it for the comment shoutouts. That is it for this Thoughtful Thursday. Probably going to be a bit shorter. I mean, I'm at 49 minutes now. There's definitely plenty of editing to do. Yes, well, next time, I don't know. Honestly, I'm probably going to be reading, stories from Reddit for at least a little while, because there's some just absolutely ridiculous stories I can tell, and, well, they are all true. Truth is stranger than fiction. Yeah, but that's not to say I won't look at suggestions for Thoughtful Thursdays, so if you have any suggestions, put it in the comment section down below. I'll give it a quick look, and, well, I'll possibly do a Thoughtful Thursday on it sometime in the future. And I will see you there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell so you can always be notified whenever I upload another video. And of course, have fun.